I've heard many reasons over the years as to why us hunters do what we do. Whether it be filling the freezer, the thrill of the hunt, the camaraderie shared while hunting, or just seeking the trophy of a lifetime. I personally enjoy hunting for all of these reasons, but the main reason I love hunting so much, what I believe all of us hunters live for, is this moment right here. What's happening, everybody? It's mid-August and I'm going to hang a tree stand or a ladder. I don't have a tree stand with me, but I have a ladder. I kind of picked me out a tree, but I'm just gonna go in here and check the cameras and see if we got something showing up. Tennessee velvet season is in 2 weeks, and I may hunt. I'm not positive yet. If these deer are showing up pretty regular, I'll hunt. If I have the right wind, it's just it's hot, and if we look out and get like a cold front come in or something, I may hunt, or the right wind, and these deer are showing up pretty regular. But anyway, heading to the food plot. Catch y'all there. Well guys, I got the ladder hung for this mineral stand right here. Only problem is I got some higher ground right here behind me, but yeah, I got her hung. It should be good for a northwest or a north wind. You should be all right to hunt right here. Once again, I got to do more scouting, but they're hitting this pretty heavy. So I'm gonna kind of walk back this way, kind of check out which way I'm gonna access this stand right here. So pretty awesome. Food plot's coming up good, and got a ladder hung. I'll hang the stand this weekend and get me some access in here. So Tennessee velvet, maybe. Oh guys, it's November 3rd and I'm in Tennessee. I've actually hunted this place a few times, just ain't had no luck. Weather hadn't been good. These deer are starting to act right. These bucks are starting to cruise now. I'm sitting on the edge of a food plot that Dad and I and Bella put in. She actually killed a deer last weekend here. There's some good deer using here, so actually Dad and I were in here yesterday and hung a couple stands, and as we were leaving, a shooter actually walked by one of the stands we just hung. So I'm gonna slip up here to this spot called the mineral stand. Wind should be good for it, so I'll slip up here as quiet as I can. Got a little bit of wind cover noise. November 3rd, the rut is kicking off. I'm excited. I'm gonna hunt the next 3 or 4 days, and actually hunt with Dad this weekend, so it's always excited. Plus we got one under our belt. Bella got her first Tennessee deer this past weekend, so I'm excited. We'll get in the stand and knock up and see if we can't get a arrow and a buck tonight. Let's go. Fall is starting to show itself. All the leaves are starting to die, and as it edges closer to dark, I turn to see a doe in behind me. She's headed in my direction, and sure enough, 2 bucks are chasing her. is. It's the evening of November 4th. I hunted this morning. It was very nice. Saw one buck. About 100 yards, had his nose to the ground. Trailing that doe, it looked like. I saw 3 bucks here yesterday evening. 2 chasing a doe. I got a food block to my left here. About 120 yards. Was on fire all summer. Got some scrapes here in front of me. This is kind of a transition point before they ease out into that plot. A good area for them to skirt it too. Scent checking. That's what I'm after. These deer are starting to do it. I may hunt a different stand in the morning. Pretty close to here, but just a different area, just to try to change things up. But now's the time of year you gotta put some time in. You're gonna cross paths with one eventually. November 7th, and the rut is heating up. These deer are starting to do it. I saw same big spike yesterday, and I saw doe in a fawn and a buttonhead yesterday morning. Haven't seen anything this morning. I had a shooter come through here last night. 3 a.m. this morning. It's just a matter of time before a bear deer makes a mistake. And I'm looking forward to it. Dad's probably 200 yards from me. We hadn't seen anything either. Muzzleloader opened yesterday. Had heard one shot maybe. But these bugs are starting to cruise. I noticed, a deer come through last night that I hadn't seen since summer. And they're just starting to move, they're searching. It's just a matter of time for one searches or pushes good spot. See a lot of deer right here. They cross heavy right here. Anyway, it's about 7:15. I'm gonna nestle in and stay ready because it could happen at any moment. At about 9:45, I hear some commotion behind me. I look up to see a doe with 2 bucks behind her running towards me. Well, here comes another buck, and one looks pretty nice, so I decide to stop him to get a better look. Hey! Hey! Well, 6 bucks chasing behind this doe, and I keep watching behind me thinking the shooter will bring up the rear, and sure enough, I catch movement, and to my surprise, it's one of our target bucks. Earlier that morning I had a doe walk under me, and I was recording and couldn't move to hit the button to stop recording. So this ate up my card space on my main camera. And with all this happening so fast, I forgot to change the slots on the camera, and it's about to bite me in the rear. Well, at the shot, I realize I spined the deer, and I have to get down to get another shot to finish him off. Alright guys, let me fill you in on what just happened. Not sure if I got it on camera, but about 9:45 all hell broke loose. And here comes a doe. I heard a deer blow, and a doe was barreling off the hill. She's got 2 bucks behind her. She's blowing though. So it was kind of weird. And the 2 bucks, they come up under me and they're grunting. I'm like, okay, they're chasing her. She's in heat. Well, they run by. I wasn't going to shoot either one of them anyhow. And here comes several more bucks. And they just kept getting bigger and bigger. And finally, one of my target bucks was bringing up the rear. And he come up here to 30 yards and I stopped him. And I spined him. and but I got him. But I'm not sure if I got it on film or not. My camera, I was right at the end of my card, and my camera cut footage like right before I stopped the deer to shoot him. But I had this GoPro going. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if I got it, or I don't think I got it. I don't think I got it. But it just is what it is. But nonetheless, I'm thankful for him. He's a good deer. Dad's on his way. We're going to go recover him. But what a crazy, crazy deal. Wow. Let's go get him. Well, here he is, guys. I didn't make the best shot in the world, but I got him nonetheless. I spined him, had to finish him off. But what a great buck, and what a cool hunt. The rut has blasted wide open here in Tennessee, and we put a lot of work into this place, Dad and I did, and my daughter as well. She killed her first Tennessee buck. Was it last week?
Yeah.
Last week, and which was very special. And this is one of the deer I was actually after. Dad and I were after, and we got several pictures, videos of this deer. He had a doe hemmed up the morning that Bella shot her deer. She shot it that afternoon, but that morning this deer had a doe pinned up on the other side of the property. So, as you can see, he's a shooter. Not sure how old he is. He looks like a big 3-year-old to me, or he could possibly be 4. I'm not positive. But the way it all unfolded was so freaking cool. I heard a commotion in behind me. A doe come busting off the hill. She was blowing. I thought she may have been being chased by coyotes, but turns out she was being run by bucks. 2 bucks come by me, 2 2-year-olds. I'm like, okay, I wasn't gonna shoot them anyhow. They flew by me, and directly here comes some more bucks. I think it totaled in about 7 bucks, and this guy was the very last buck. And I knew it was him. I knew that tall rack from so many Browning trail cam videos and pictures. And he come into a 30-yard shooting lane there, and I stopped him, and he went down, but not positive if I got it on video yet. I had 2 cameras going, but I think a tree may have been blocking me on my GoPro, and my big camera, I run out of card space right as he stepped into my shooting lane, which is the craziest thing, but that's just part of self-videoing. And but nonetheless, I got a great Tennessee buck, and I can't thank my dad enough, you know, for doing so much work with me on this place and getting this place. And it's been fun. It's been a fun first season for us, and this is the best, one of the best Tennessee deer I've killed with my bow. And he's got 10 points in total. He's got a couple of kickers, got great brows, tall tines. Just a great bow deer anywhere, really. What a great hunt. I won't forget this one anytime soon. Thank you so much, Dad.
Yes, sir.
That's a good buck, ain't it?
You got that right. Good enough.